What's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Wife got me out here waiting on her to get her hair and nails done, so, figure I'd do something productive, you feel me? But, I ran across an interesting video on Twitter. Pretty much, a dude had stole some footwear or something out of Foot Locker, and he got out the store. But a store associate, which is a female, had followed him out the store, and she actually grabbed him, like trying to restrain him. And when she did that, he flung her around and slammed her, on the floor. Now, a lot of people debating about this, saying that it's assault, like the dude assaulted her and stuff like that. After he did it, he ran. But people were trying to say dude assaulted her and all this other. Y'all got the game completely fucked up, like all the way. Working retail, and I can speak as somebody who worked security 10 plus years. Worked in all different types of settings, whether it was clubs, retail, man, I've done so much security. I think the only thing I haven't done was like resident. No, I did residential. I worked in a shelter before. I probably never did like office buildings and skyscrapers and all that. But I worked in a whole bunch of other settings. And in retail, even as a store, like in retail, they tell security, if somebody is stealing and they run out the store, do not chase them. Don't chase them. Don't chase them, because legally, anything can happen to you outside of a store ground. You feel me? You can get shot, stabbed, hurt, or hurt real bad in some way. If it's off store grounds, they cannot protect you. They can't do anything in your favor. Why? Because the store does not own. The store does not own the street, so they cannot do anything if you chase somebody out trying to play Superman and you get hurt. You feel me? So, and that goes for anything. Like if you die, they can't do anything about that. You're not supposed to chase people out of the store. Now, they teach you how to confront criminals, but that's, let's say if you're working on the sales floor and you spot somebody put something in their pocket, or if you happen to be working security and you on the cameras and you see somebody do something, that looks like they're stealing. They teach you how to confront criminals. But they also tell you, once they're outside of the store, don't give chase. They tell you that in every store. Every store will tell you that. Every retail store. They tell you the same thing. Do not chase people once they leave the store. Was dude wrong for slamming shorty? I mean, he's wrong in general for stealing. Of course, we're not going to deny that. But, like I said, as per your job, you don't chase nobody out the store. And if you do chase somebody out the store, you damn sure don't put no hands on them. You understand? Because that's another thing. Once you put hands on them, whew, it's a lot that can play out in courtroom depending on, what the turning tables is or what the countermeasures are of you putting hands on somebody. You feel me? Now, it could always be a situation where you believed someone was stealing, you followed them out the store, you put your hands on them, they hurt you really bad, and you try to go to sue or press charges. Come to find out that they probably weren't stealing, you're going to be the one held accountable for that. You understand? Like, it's all sorts of variables, because remember, court is about what you can prove, not what happened. You feel me? So, if you take things upon yourself to go and try to restrain somebody, you're not a police officer, you're a regular civilian. That's not your duty to do that. And another thing, as far as thieves go, is like, if someone makes it out the store and they feel like they got away with it, 9 times out of 10, you know what happens? they will be back eventually. You understand? So that's when somebody makes it out the store. You don't give chase. You take note of it. You put out word to the rest of the store associates. That person will eventually be back to try and steal again. And guess what? You'll be able to catch them this time. You feel me? I went through something like this myself. You feel me? I went through something like this where I was working at Bronx Terminal Market. I was doing security over there. If y'all know the big mall over there by Yankee Stadium, they built it back in 2009. Because I was there like from the start, like when it was mostly construction going on over there, and they only had like one store open. Like I think the first store they opened was like Home Depot. Like I was there like maybe a couple weeks or like a month before they opened it. You feel me? So I was there from the ground level. And when it finally, you know, all the stores opened, Target, BJ's, Toys R Us and all that, it was an old Spanish guy that stole 2 TVs out of BJ's. He got away with it. Like, he successfully got away with it. This guy comes back and he goes to Target. Now, mind you, everybody's seen the guy. You feel me? Like, all the security, radio, yo, we see the guy who was, you know, stealing the TVs, even called the BJ's manager to come out, you know, and identify him. You seen him? Oh, he going up to Target. Okay, cool. Keep an eye on that guy. Just as he was in Target, about to slide Youre in his pocket, he was caught. And then also identified by the BJ's manager as the guy who was stealing the TVs. So, criminals like that, they're going to try and steal again. And you're going to have a chance to catch them again. But trying to play superhero in the moment that you see them, you're not supposed to do that. You're never supposed to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest with you, jobs can fire you behind that. Jobs can fire you behind that because you're actually going against protocol. You're going against company policy. You know, and then let's say she was to get fired behind that because, you know, people want to video everything and put it on social media, and you're clearly violating company policy. Like, you're clearly on video standing outside of store grounds in a physical confrontation with your hands on somebody. It's on video. You're not supposed to be doing it. Not to mention you got the striped joint on. People know you're a Foot Locker employee. You can be fired behind that. And then guess what? If Foot Locker chooses to fire her, everybody on social media is going to be in an outrage. Why? Because they're going to be like, oh, she was trying to just help and y'all fired her. No, she went against company policy. You get fired for going against company policy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where I seen it, and with my work experience, like, I know what's up. She did everything wrong. Everything complete. You feel me? You're outside of store grounds with your hands on somebody in the company uniform. Oh my God. Whew. Nah, wasn't nothing cool about that. And actually, them recording it made it worse. The idiot that was grabbing on to her talking about, oh, hey, did you record that? Did you record that? You're a dummy, because actually that's not something that should have been recorded. That's not, because now Foot Locker sees that, and they're going to do an investigation on that whole issue. They're going to do an investigation. And if they choose to fire that girl, man, social media going to be in one hell of an outrage. You feel me? So, and at this point, it's up to Foot Locker to either, Foot Locker got one or two decisions, right? They could fire her and be like, hey, she violated company policy. Or if they choose to take the quote-unquote honest route and say, hey, she was trying to be a good person, she was trying to protect our property, she put everything on the line to try and, you know, secure our assets, we'll let her keep her job. We'll just, you know, let her know that, you know, maybe she got to be retrained or something like that. They might even do that. You feel me? But if they fired her, they wouldn't be in the wrong. They wouldn't. Because there's so many variables, it's so many wrong things that you see in that video. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come speak on that. That was my thoughts on that particular situation. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, have y'all had jobs in the past? Like, what have they taught you to do in these kinds of situations? You feel what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments, and I'll be in the comments to reply to y'all. Y'all know what time it is, huh?